Unveiling my first collection is like nothing I've ever experienced in my entire career. It's something that has my name on it, and I think seeing people wearing my clothes is gonna be one of the most exciting things that's ever happened in my career. When I put on something in my collection and I see my name in it, I'm like, really? It's kind of that pinch me moment. It's beyond a dream come true. Being a designer was the thing that I said, I'm never gonna do this because I'm really scared to do this. And then all of a sudden, during my presentation this season, I was like, oh my God, why am I doing this? I'm too scared to do this, da-da-da. And then it was like, it was almost like giving birth. It was sort of like when it was over, I was like, this was the most exciting, most challenging, like, adventure. This is new, and this is fun, and this is a new journey, and I'm kind of dying for it. Penelope, Julie Christie, depending on when. There's so many people that have influenced me, whether it's in a film, in photographs, everyone from, you know, Angelica Houston, Jane Birkin, all these icons from the 60s and 70s time period. I find that subconsciously, every time I reference something, whether it's in design or styling or whatever it is, it always seems to draw from that time period. I was born in the wrong time. Well, I think when you look at the collection, it's just kind of like that era. It's a great oversized sweater or like a little like faux fur jacket with like a super exaggerated collar, and you could just picture those musicians with like huge glasses with like a big like oversized faux fur coat, almost like costumey looking, but obviously I do it in a very modern way. It's almost like if you think of them like a little bit more Diane Keaton, like where they're wearing like suits but they still have their shirt kind of low down and they're super relaxed. I think very much of like an Ally McGraw, you know, in like Love Story, wearing like a cape with like a great pair of slouchy suede boots or something, and like denim and big sunglasses and her long, long hair. It made sense to me. It still makes sense to me, what can I say? What I'm looking for is like a black like plastic button that's smooth. As anyone who works with me will tell you, I am a bit of a control freak. Not in a mean way, not in an aggressive way, but in a way that is, I need my hands in it. This is what I think, Eric. I think it should be that button.
Yeah.
And I think it should go everywhere here. I need to have the final say. I need to see every piece. I need to try it on. I need to see it on. I need to see every fabric and feel every fabric and touch everything. And I would say I am very involved. Probably more involved than anyone expected me to be. But you know, like anything else that I do, I have to be really hands-on because I can't put my name on something that I'm not proud of and I'm not excited by and that I wouldn't wear myself. I like it. And it's cute open. I have an incredible person who designs with me, Eric Sartori, who's brilliant. And we brainstorm about, this is what I'm feeling now. This is where I want to go. Okay, this is what I think is missing in my life and in my wardrobe. Can we do something like this? This is fantastic. You know, and then there's sketches, and then there's sketch review, and then there's fabrics, and then there's colors. You know, it's meeting after meeting after meeting, and it's every couple weeks doing that. And then it's prototype. First prototype comes back, and we have a fit model, and she puts it on, and I stare at it, just like this. And I'm like, no. Like, the lapel is too wide. It's like 2 inches too wide. I want it thinner. Okay, the sleeve is boring me. I want it to have a cuff, an intentional like tuxedo cuff. So then that means I have to change the lining and make the lining like a silk satin so that when it's cuffed up, it looks pretty and you don't just see like the inside lining of the sleeve. More like that kind of button, but slightly larger. We have the most incredible team and it's just, we have so much fun doing it. It's like playing dress up all the time. It's like way fun.
Very nice skirt. You know what? I think it's...
Eric, you look like a little ballerina right now.
I think what's going to surprise people the most about my collection is that it's not probably what they expected. I think a lot of people expected me to come out with a very kind of like uber trendy, super bohemian kind of overall tone to the collection, and I went very much the opposite way. I wanted to launch with very, very classic, very tailored, very timeless pieces that are on trend for sure, but not trendy. And I think there's a big difference in that, because things that are kind of like on trend aren't really going to be unwearable in another 2 or 3 months when the season's over. I think things have got to a point where they're just so expensive that I feel like the consumer can't just walk in and buy like an incredible suit or a trench coat or just a great jacket for like under $1,000, you know? And so I was like, I really gotta come up with some solution to this. The biggest challenge for me, really getting kind of the most luxurious fabrics that look very expensive and feel very expensive but aren't very expensive. It has to look and feel expensive, or what's the point? Well, the idea behind the collection is not only that it's very kind of affordable luxury, but that it's meant to be very functional and to go from day to night. I want my clothes to look really good and really effortless, but still be really functional and really comfortable. It's all about affordable luxury and versatility. Fashion meets function. Everything in the collection is my signature style. The faux furs, the long dresses, the military jackets. There's an RZ pant that's sort of like a very fitted and then flared out at the bottom pair of trousers that I use throughout the collection that will become kind of part of the core. The perfect Rachel Zoe coat. It's hard to say because I love long coats, I love short coats, I love crop coats, I love medium length coats, I love all coats. Belted coats, double-breasted coats, you know. I'm like a coat freak. One of my favorite pieces for sure in the collection is this jacket that I'm wearing. And in this color especially because the sort of camel tone to me, it's the perfect color. You can wear it all year. It's super transitional. You can wear it in the spring with just a tank top and jeans. You can wear it through fall and just throw another coat over it. I know that I will be wearing this coat forever. I'm never gonna be like, I'm so sick of that, it's so outdated, because it's not going to be. The tuxedo jumpsuit is one of my favorite pieces ever. Ever in anything that I've ever seen in my life, because it's super sexy. I love a jumpsuit, and I love everything about a tuxedo on a woman. I'm gonna have to say the tiered long gown is one of my absolute favorites. It's like a one-shoulder gown that you can wear all year. And I think white for me, that whole kind of don't wear after Labor Day is no way. I think wear it all year. The Zoe fur jacket is one of my favorite jackets. It's a faux fur, and it has these great locks on it that are very, very signature of the 60s time period. One of my favorite shoes, the ankle boot in particular, which I think is a very modern classic, but also super sexy with a platform and a super high heel because, I don't know, it just looks great on everybody. And the Edie bag is one of my favorites because you can wear it on the shoulder like a little bit more lady, and you can wear it crossbody more like a messenger. And again, it's like a classic but on trend, very modern style. And you're not gonna look at that bag in 6 months and be like, oh, I'm so sick of it. You're gonna always keep going back to it. The response to the collection has just been beyond overwhelming, and having it on ShopBop is just beyond exciting, and having their support is everything. There's diehard ShopBop.com shoppers, and I'm super excited that they're going to be carrying my collection. So shop away here on ShopBop.com.